Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to another Ready or Not video. Before we get into it, I'd like to shout out my partnership, Buy Games Cheaper with Instant Gaming. The affiliate link will be down below if you guys want to check that out. Thank you. The other day, Avoid Interactive posted an announcement over on their Discord. I know we just had a video the other week talking about some development news, but we've got some more news. We got some pretty big news too, so I wanted to make this video, and there's a lot to go through here, but essentially it looks like we are on track, and they've even stated that they're on track for a 1.0 release towards the end of the year, and I'm extremely excited. But again, we've got a lot to go through here, so let's go ahead and get started. Here's what they have to say. Today we have a situation report via a variety of subtopics that provide a wide view of the game's current development. Included in this format, we hope to show you some of the more nitty-gritty details of our development process. This briefing subtopics include police trailer units, quality of life improvements, less lethal equipment, level blocking volumes, level overhauls on farm, and visual effects improvements and optimizations. Furthermore, we are excited to say that we are on track for an expected 1.0 release towards the end of the year based on an incredible pace of our team's development throughout these past months. Thank you for all your continued patience along with your considerate reception of our recent PSA in Volume 60 regarding still ongoing technical limitations presented by incremental public build updates at this stage. Quality takes time, and we're fortunate to have the opportunity and support to continue to use our time efficiently over these months. Please keep in mind that the development content depicted in this briefing is a work in progress and may be subject to change in the game's final state. In this briefing, you will see media that illustrates several of these areas of development below. Starting off with the first one here, police trailer units. These above in-game radio communications finally come to life with a new addition of physical police trailer AI unit that is intended to increase immersion at the end of a mission. The name trailer refers to the fact that these units safely trail behind the actions of the tactical team, avoiding tactical interference while providing auxiliary support. Reminiscent of real SWAT procedures, our police trailer units arrive to physically extract secured civilians and suspects to safety after you clear a level, removing them from the scene. Although in previous testing we had trailers extract subjects during the active scene, it resulted in some of the rare but awkward occasions where the suspects would incidentally encounter trailer units. Therefore, in the current state, once all civilians/suspects are detained and or tragically deceased, trailers come in and manage the level after your SWAT team's actions, carrying detained, deceased, civilians or suspects and collecting bagged evidence to take to the Bearcat vehicle. As a result, you can actually see them doing their job and walking back to the Bearcat rather than being something that happens off of screen. Moving on from that, we've got less lethal quality of life improvements. We have made numerous quality of life improvements for less lethal equipment by realistically rationalizing the unique niches they fill and the in-game tactics they're involved in. This particularly emphasized our more nuanced approach to the usage of CS gas, the VKS pepper ball launcher, and the pepper spray to make them more distinct and realistic. CS gas, from a technical perspective, used to perform similarly to flashbangs, statistically stunning individuals within its area of effect for a period of time. However, we have changed them to operate more appropriately as an area denial equipment. To achieve this, CS gas clouds last longer, 30 to 45 seconds or so, no longer emit audio that alerts suspects, and serve to primarily flush out subjects from a dangerous area. The previous form of CS gas also used a tick-based damage system which was unoptimized, where this new system avoids that issue. Lastly, our improved gas logic system allows CS gas to work through rat holes in walls and around corners to certain extents. This is done by drawing a path from the grenade to the target and then determining whether the target is in range. With the VKS pepper ball launcher, you can expect a major change to its ammunition function and a tactical usage change to indirect fire instead of direct fire. The updated OC balls, referring to HOLOSUN, I'm probably going to be butchering these names here, I have no idea how to say this, HOLOSUN and Capsium, are less effective upon direct impact, but instead leave a small OC powder cloud that lasts between 20 to 25 seconds at its impact. NPCs and players that walk through these clouds are affected by them, allowing you to lay down less lethal suppressive fire or flush out an AI in a precise manner. We found that pepper spray was sometimes too powerful to use against armed suspects in combat context. Now Now, instead of a full stun, suspects who are affected by pepper spray will cover their eyes, experience an accuracy reduction, and have a moral drop. In this blinded state, they are still capable of shooting the player up close. The player's response to any chemical agents is now less extreme under current changes. Instead of turning the screen red and taking player control by making the camera sway all over, it only makes the screen red / blurs the screen as if tear-filled eyes. Sorry, this may be a grammatical error, or maybe I just don't know how to read. And the player character makes audible coughing sounds. That alerts suspects as an aggressive noise. Moving on to blocking volumes. The usage of volumes is an invisible yet crucial element of ensuring quality gameplay on a given game level. These volumes come in a variety of forms, including blocking volumes, which is optimizing player AI movement, and vision volumes, which help facilitate fair engagements with AI. Blocking volumes are used to optimize movement through a level by guiding the player and AI around an obstacle, by enhancing immersion by providing smooth navigation around them. So we've got a demonstration here that's going to show how it currently is in the present game, I would assume is what they're trying to show off. I don't get stuck on obstacles very often, so I'm not exactly sure if that's what they're trying to demonstrate here. However, with this picture on screen, you'll notice that whenever you do get into a corner or any type of, I guess, a ledge or lip that'll get your character stuck, you will smoothly move past that point. Talking about visibility volumes. Visibility volumes are used in areas where the AI is able to see the player, yet it is excessively difficult for the player to spot the AI. These areas are often darkly lit with plenty of visual concealment that gives an AI aiming system too much of an advantage compared to the player. We've got an image here that shows an example of the visibility volumes. You can also notice the visibility volumes on the screenshot below that, which looks to be the dealership level. Now, pressing on from that, we're looking at the farm level, and the farm level is going to get an overhaul. Farm is one of our many pre-existing levels that have undergone significant improvements to better suit our story and widespread gameplay intentions, both of which we will discuss more in the future. For now, you can see a variety of these changes subtly manifested within the construction of this eerily beautiful compound where detail creeps in every distant crevice. We've got multiple screenshots to share here with you guys. This looks absolutely phenomenal. I don't know exactly what they've done. It looks like the lighting has received a massive upgrade. Again, I think they just did a lighting upgrade with the Atom update, so I don't know if this is just more lighting improvements, but whatever it is that they're doing, the graphics just look absolutely phenomenal. It looks way better than any other map we currently have in the game by a long shot. Furthermore, we're going to be moving on to visual effects improvements and optimizations. At the same time, we're making improvements to the fidelity of visual effects. We are also optimizing our related systems so that they run as efficiently as possible. Among just a few of the visual effects improvements, we've worked on muzzle flares, explosive effects, including increased performance for C2 breaching, new vehicles, increased granularity of our existing vehicle destruction plus optimization. For optimization, we are generally trying to reduce the number of draw calls. Draw calls are what occurs when your computer performs instructions to render a given graphical element and how to render it. Now, we are going to be taking a look at a video that they posted. I'm going to have this video play, and they do say this in particular here with this video. Supposedly, they have completely reduced their resolution or draw resolution. Not exactly sure here, but the development build performance is going to be worse, supposedly, than what it'll look like in shipping. We've also got a clip of what it's going to look like for the new vehicle destruction system, so I'll let you guys take a look at that here. So that's going to be pretty much everything to go off of. They do say in the conclusion that we hope you enjoyed this broad look into these various aspects of Radionauts development progress as we near our expected 1.0 release towards the end of the year. This briefing is by no means an exhaustive list of changes being made to the game, and in the coming months we can't wait to share even more of what our immensely talented development departments have done. They also give us a little bit of a treat, they say, because Halloween is coming up, but they're showing off a couple different versions of cosmetics that we'll be able to wear on 1.0, or at least I'm assuming that these will be added to the, hopefully, a big list of cosmetic changes. I'd love to see some cosmetic changes on full release, but either way, we've got an impromptu rapid response uniform on the left, and then a BDR TAC uniform, a United States Special Operations Unit intended to conduct high-stake operations in scenarios similar to Coyote. But either way, that is everything to go off of. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the video. What do you guys think about all these changes and implementations? I am extremely excited. I don't know, this is going to be a feature that's probably not going to be a big one on everybody's list, but in terms of immersion and in terms of realism, having actual police trailer units coming in behind my squad and assisting in, you know, cleaning up the scene, that is going to be such a big game changer. And I don't know if that's just going to be for single player or if we'll have the option to do that in multiplayer too. But either way, that's still a good, you know, feature if you can do that for like milsim, SWAT sim type co-op operations. But either way, again, thank you guys so much for sticking to the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I will have a link to this development briefing if you guys want to read it for yourself, so that'll be down below if you want to check that out. Thank you guys again, and we'll see you in the next video.